Hey nerds, welcome back to another video. Before we really get into the thick of it, I want to just say that I recorded a whole different video before this and then completely scrapped it because I hated it. I've been trying a bunch of new stuff and it was bad. So we are going to be doing a lot of stuff these next few videos. I have a really big project in mind, but I need to work up to it. So today we're going to go to the end. That's what I want to do. I want to get shulkers. I really want to get this project down. And the first thing I need to do is get the end unlocked and maybe make a little farm. Who knows? But I need to show you what I did in between episodes, or record an episode and then throw it out. You know what I mean. Bye, buddy. Don't burn the house down. He's gonna burn the house down. I can't play with shaders for long because they've been like really hurting my computer. But like, look at this. I got some of the firefly bushes because I'm in the new version of Minecraft. Or the almost new. They're about to update it again because, you know, that's my luck, right? But dude, it's kind of cool. It adds so much ambience. I wish it looked better in the greenhouse. I did add a lot around the greenhouse, but whatever. I spent an entire episode over here, like last episode, like literally what I was working on in between. And let me explain everything. This is our manual tree farm area. This is a large sawmill. The design is actually based off of a train set, which is kind of fun. I wasn't trying to steal it, but I low-key kind of did. In here is a netherwort. I'm gonna be very quick on this. I won't lie to y'all. Here's a netherwort fungus farm. How it works is that I'll show you. It shifts side to side and puts bone meal down. Putting the bone meal down makes it go side to side, and then that water every 10 seconds goes through and drops it off. They then go underground. Little sorter, which if I get too many or an item I don't sort, it'll go in here. Otherwise, it gets turned into bone meal slash the fungus itself for the sapling. It's super simple, super easy. The hopper clock, I don't use many hopper clocks, or at least I didn't used to, but recently I've been using a lot. For your sanity, and if you want to recreate it, it's 13 items to get every 10 seconds. And the redstone underground is super easy. It's 3 to 1. I don't think I need to do this the more I look at it, but it took so long to get this right the first time that I don't want to touch it. I'm also probably still not doing it right. I don't know. We'll do some testing. This might break it. I might have to go back. Yeah, it doesn't work. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't let it shift. Otherwise, I would keep it like that. So yeah, super simple farm design. You can easily remake it. If you're wondering why I'm jumping so fast, I've started to play with Traveler Backpack's like abilities, and my backpack gives me speed and jump boost, so it's really nice. In here is the storage system for everything. They all go here, and I really like it. I really love this place. I was trying a bunch of new stuff when I built this. It was not going well, but I did a bunch of experimental stuff. So I used a lot of armor stands. Like all of these are armor stands pretty much. There are so many around here, but it goes into this. It's a nice little system. Looks like it's going across and cutting it. Over here is a little workbench I made. You know, we're making this bench. I added this little clamp, even though it kind of doesn't look like a clamp every time I see it, but whatever. And then I made this broom, which took me literally 20 minutes to make because I didn't know how to straighten out the lines, but I did it at the end. And it's not perfect, but it's perfect to me. And then over here, I used some more. These are item frames, and then, or these are armor stands, and then these are armor stands. It looks like it's getting pulled over it onto these little holders. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I did a good job. And then of course we have our sorting, which I actually undersorted. I was missing by 1. So we don't collect sticks in this farm, but we collect literally everything else, including bamboo, which I'm gonna go show you in a second. But this has been really nice to help. This is my tree area, and I have some trees backlogged, which is nice. So this is the water tower, which is not my favorite build, but I do appreciate it. I do like it, but it's a bamboo farm. Not a good one, but it is a bamboo farm. You have a better chance of using large sweepers. You can get so much more bamboo with this, but this is a manual one in a way. So how it works is that a dispenser is bone mealing it, which goes all the way up to this. This observer detects this piston, which when it moves, makes this wall go off, which goes to this observer and sets off that piston. It's really easy and really compact, surprisingly. Like, it's really, really, really compact. And they all go into the mud, which goes into this simple little system and one of my easy auto dispensers. I'm trying not to use those as much anymore because not everyone can use them. But I do it for myself because it's just easier. Before I show off the mangrove farm, I did want to show up here. It's not mangrove, it's propagule. This is the little office area of the sawmill, and I love this carpet. I want to do more stuff like this, like putting pixel art into my carpets or hiding more random stuff like this. Like, this is fun. This was so much fun to make. All the empty bookshelves in my world, eventually I want to fill out with like real written books, but that's going to take so long. So that's going to be like an afternoon or like a weekend where I'm really bored and just grind. All right, and the last thing I did was the propagule farm. This makes propagules, and it's okay. How it works is by at the last second of this propagule growing gets pushed, and then it gets thrown into this. It's better to see the hopper. So it goes into the hopper and then goes into the sorter. It works by this hopper clock, which is 3 items over and over. And then this is powering both droppers. The hopper clock is powering the piston, and then the redstone underground is powering this piston to turn the machine on and off. I made a very similar design so long ago, but it was so bad. And I'm gonna be honest, there's probably better propagule farms than that, but I don't know. I made all these myself, and I had a lot of fun designing them. All right, now that I've yapped your ear off about everything I did in an entire episode and had to scrap, ow, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's go kill a big lizard. Here's the thing. I don't actually know if I have the stuff for this. Okay, I have pearls. Ooh, I need to go to the nether. That sucked. I do want to use this to find the stronghold. It might feel cheap. I wanted to do that because, to be honest, structures, I don't really care for like discovering them. I'm only using them for farms or to progress, so having an easy way to get them is very nice. I added a mod to let the dogs lay down. So yeah, I need to go to the nether. Do I have any flame potion? Actually, I'm gonna be fighting blazes. All right, to hell I go. My magnet mod never updated in time for me to like play this version of Minecraft, which sucks. I won't lie. I can't reach him. Can't reach you. I can. Bounce. Yeah, no, it didn't update, so I have to use Traveler's Backpack now for magnets. Kind of suck. I am very excited about the project I want to work on in these next few videos because, damn, I am very excited for it. It's something I've always wanted to do, kind of like the train track video, and I've always wanted to do this, but the problem is that my computer was never good enough. We have to do a lot of build up and a lot of prep for it. It's gonna take like probably unironically 4 videos because I need a lot of farms for what I want to make. One of the biggest ones is going to be using like crafters, like auto crafters. Okay, that's more than enough. We can leave. All right, we go home now. I got what I needed. Really was not that hard of a trip. Speaking of killing things, I couldn't handle it. My performance was literally dying. It was bad, dude. Like, I bet my frames just went up 9%. No, they went down. Well, that's lovely. All right, we have everything we need. I should probably get a potion, a slow fall potion. Now, I don't remember if I have that mod or that data pack installed that pretty much gives me like a free elytra and another dragon egg when I kill the dragon. So if that is the case, we'll do what we did last time, which is we won't put mending on it until we get home. I love this little auto brewer. It's so unnecessary. To be very honest, this is gonna be a much easier episode. I'm not gonna like do anything too crazy. I'm gonna kill the dragon and then I'm gonna go and get some shulkers and do a bunch of organizing. Part of me wants to make a shulker farm because I've never made one and I'm going to need too many shulker boxes for everything we're doing. All right, so we have enough slow fall on both sides. This is an item for the Traveler's Backpack. It's a hose, which allows you to do stuff. And now what I can do is I can put these potions in here and then keep the hose on me to constantly drink. So then I don't have to carry all those potions on me. I'm gonna be very honest with you all. This is probably gonna be me bullying this dragon. Yeah, I don't see this going any other way than bullying. I need rockets. Why do I have so much gunpowder? Oh, actually, I can make a lot of rockets. That's not bad. Oh, I want the achievement. Yeah, I want the Dragon's Breath achievement. Honestly, the biggest thing that's making me scared is my armor because it's not good. I've learned that putting a little bit of everything on all of it just sucks compared to putting all prot. And so I'll probably redo my armor after this, but I wanted to kill the dragon with this armor. just to like say I did it, you know? But I have my bow, I have my sword, I have my axe, I got my shovel. This should be fine. So I am gonna use the compass. Yep, I'm gonna look up stronghold, search. A part of me is curious if I've actually been over it. I think I would have. Where are you? I'm trying to speed run this, getting the dragon over with. I will say it will always be pretty to travel with Distance Horizon. It looks like it's gonna be in this frozen part, which looks fun. I'm hoping this thing leads right to the portal room and not like just like the outside of it, I guess. That is really all. Ooh. I've always hated how the stronghold is like layered because it's like on purposely confusing. It's gonna be one of those, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those where I spend 2 days looking for it. Okay, but I ain't over there. Might be up here. I could cheat and use free cam. That is something I could do, but I don't want to. I'm kind of being stubborn. I kind of want to actually like legitimately look for it. Okay. Okay, so it goes down here. I went down there. Yeah, this leads to, oh, wait. I went through that whole area. Oh, that's something. Is it a good something? We'll find out. Oh, it's my favorite room. Okay, I'm cheating. I tried. I literally tried. So wait, if I go through here and then break through there, if I go here and then break through here, why so many templates? I want other side. That's like the big thing I want. Now, what even is this? How was I supposed to know there was a door here? Look at this. How was I supposed to? Then goes down here. I felt like I was about to get trapped in one of those infinite loop rooms. Where's the button? Going cuckoo. There is nothing here. What's that? It's the oh, I'm going crazy. Where am I supposed to go? Wait, actually, where is this end portal? Where is the, are you? Oh my God. It did it to me a second time. It should be through this wall and this door, and then it should be down here. Oh, thank you. I feel like I went actually mentally insane. All right, I'm gonna get in and break a bunch of stuff. In I go. All right, I need to get on my A game. Hit it. All right, fine. I'll drink slow fall. You're being annoying. Buy the thing that's supposed to target. Can I hit all of them from here? Have you perched? A little higher. Got him. Oh, because my speed and jump boost actually makes getting over here really simple. All right, this is the last one. Are you really perching a second? Seriously missed my prot. Oh, you are the worst. Huh? Wait. There we go. I didn't know that was still there. Thank you. Boop. Thank you for the achievement. Keep perching. The worst dragon fight I ever had was a trident dragon fight. That was awful in ways I cannot describe. Like, it just physically sucked because your trident had like a 50-50 chance of disappearing into just nowhere, which was pretty awful. Are you perching? Literally don't have time for you. I think she killed like the one that was mad at me, which is a little funny to me. Are you perching again? Got her. She didn't drop an elytra. Yeah, easy fight. It's always an easy fight. It's such an easy fight for no reason. I think if I remember, the bedrock one is a lot harder. All right, I'm now gonna go to the, yeah, we're gonna go there, but I need an ender pearl. All right, I set up a little waypoint. I cleaned up my area a bit, and let's get out of here. I panicked. I purely panicked. I thought I fell into the void. Wow. Oh, that's kind of cool. Because this is Horizons, we can see all the way over to the like spawn. I can't really fix the lag until I turn down my render. I think I can confidently clear this gap. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be looking for like the next few minutes trying to find our first structure. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did for super flat, which I'm only going to show getting my elytra, like the first one, right? My first shulker shells and then my elytra. And then we'll go on from there. I might do a bunch of them. I might do just the one. Because a part of me is still thinking about that shulker. And I honestly might build one. I've never built a shulker, but I'm going to need millions. Like, it's for what I'm doing, like what I'm doing in these next few episodes, I need so many shulkers. It's not even funny. It's actually a little disgusting. Can I clear that? I trusted myself way too much there. I should never do that again. Stop doing that. That hurts my soul. I'm doing it to myself. That's the worst. Oh. Got him. Gimme. Finally. Oh, thank the stars. You can't get hit too many times. Like, I can't. I'm used to prot, like full prot, and this will not go well here. That's a crazy throw. I finally got it. My wings. I'm so happy. All right, I'm not going to clear this place out completely, and then I'll decide what I want to do after. Okay, so I went through and I farmed a few more just to get, you know, a decent amount of shulker shells. I even went back and grabbed some hostile lassos, which are pretty much my way of carrying mobs around. And I have a few, and I think the second I take them out of these backpacks, they're going to kind of break open, which sucks. But I do think I want to build a shulker farm for the first time. I've never made one. So I'm going to use someone else's design. I'll be very honest. I'm going to go find a really good one, a really simple one. I don't think it should be too hard. And then we're just going to crack this out. I'm going to go home, drop my stuff off, and we gonna get to work. Alright, so I have everything I need to build this thing. Fun fact, it fits in literally 5 shulker boxes. Now, I do want to say it is not my design, and the design of it is in the description if you want to go get it yourself. I got it off of a website that is like literally made for schematics, so I think it's okay. It's not my favorite farm, but also I always hate shulker farms. I never understand them. I never get how they work, so this is a personal problem, not the farm designer. In fact, I think it's a great farm design. Now I have to decide if I want to build it in the overworld or in the end. And a part of me wants to do the end because if this thing does break constantly, that would suck. But also, I need so many shulkers that I'm actually debating on building it in the spawn chunks over here to keep it always loaded. Whoa. That's all the snow and the lights. You know what might be crazy? Mushroom Island. Because nothing else can spawn there, so the spawn rates might be insane. My game does not appreciate me being over here. Would this be a good spot? I think so, yeah. It's pretty flat. I'd have to do a little bit of flattening or just build up kind of high, which I don't mind building up kind of high. I expected that. And I can put buttons on anywhere they'd be teleporting. Yeah. I think this is where I want to do it. Because then I can build the second part if I want to. Because a part of me wants to build a chest farm and an iron farm over here to have sort of one big farm area, but the other two would probably be in the next episode. All right, I'm gonna get to work, and you're just gonna see the time lapse of it. So let's go. been rough. The past few days have been me building and unbuilding multiple shulker farms. You only saw the one because that was the one I finally ended on, but I've built 4 of these things. They kept breaking on me, so I kept taking them down and building whole new ones. And funnily enough, it was a simple solution. It always is. Remember, never film or do literally anything on Friday the 13th. Things will only go poorly. So let me explain everything. I have a shulker loader running for storage here because I want to start utilizing these for all my farms. I really like shulker loaders and I like making absurd farms. I have it filling up right now because I have gotten so many shulker shells from all of my testing. But let me explain the issue so you know if you want to rebuild it, because this farm is in the description. I didn't create it. It was made by a very talented creator. He just made a simple little mess up, or the schematic doesn't work. I don't know. But the simple little mess up is that these 2 levers are so necessary, because how it works is that this shulker is going to try to fire a fireball, and the only place it can really do it is backwards. And then it's going to hit itself and make itself duplicate. How that kind of works is when it hits himself, it'll replace one with himself. Now what should happen, since the snowmen aren't throwing snowballs anymore, it will replace, like you just saw, and they'll have another one ready and loaded. This is just as many snowmen as you can throw in here. This is just to make him fire and to make the little loader here work constantly. And then they all go up here and die in this chamber and replace with these guys. I do want to say though, I did the math, and by that I mean I used a mod called Calc Mod. This is how much this farm makes per hour, because I get about 2 shulker shells because I have a data pack that gives me 2 of them, and it kills them every 5 to 10 seconds. I went on 5 on the quick end. If you want to be quirky, you can do 10 and you'd get about that many an hour. I don't know, the half of that is like 7.5. There you go. So you should get about 900 on average an hour, which is more than anyone needs, but actually a little less than what I need. However, every good big farm kept breaking, and I'm pretty sure it's because a lot of them use armor stands these days, which is incredible, but for some reason that didn't work for me. It could have been a Minecraft update, it could have just been some data pack I use or mod pack. That's fine. That one doesn't use an armor stand, so it works better for me. So also, something that's nice for us, because I play with the Tweakaroo mod, stacked shulkers. How it works is when this thing signals that these are full, it will update this, updating this, which will then send through and bop, which is what you want. But now this means that I should have a stack of shulker shells. That's crazy. I will admit this one is going to be a quicker video than normal, because my next big video, well, first off, it's taking me half the month to do this, but also the next video is going to be a super big one, because I want to build a bamboo farm and an iron farm over here, because I want this area to be like a chest farm area, because I need so many chests all the time. I do want to show this off though. This is my little farm hub area. I can sit here because the mushroom spawned really low, so I just easily turned it into a little house, and I thought it was adorable. Look, I needed some wins, okay? It's been rough, like I said. And with that, I will be ending the episode here. It's been a big one. We already talked about a lot of it, and you've seen pretty much all of it. I didn't want to show me constantly rebuilding different farms. I went a little insane. So you don't need to worry about that. But it is done, and we will work a lot more in this area next time. This is going to be like our little chest storage farm area. I think it'll be great. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to try to edit this video and get it out before the end of June, although you never know. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time, nerds. Bye-bye.